Sanibonani guys, welcome back to yet another video, and we are speaking about the latest episode of Sibongile and the Dlaminis, you guys. So this episode opened up with Ukwenzo. Enzo decides to call Unomalanga to the apartment to ask her who else knew about her lies. Ever since Pela Ujabu decided to tell Uvusi, or decided to tell Ukwenzo rather, that Vusi knew all along. So anyway, Nomalanga Mafika, Nomalanga is adamant what she did not tell anyone. How could she have told anyone? She was not proud. Mamanga care, so she decided to keep it to herself. Wenzo obviously is not buying anything that Nomalanga is saying, and he keeps saying to her, like, tell me the truth. Like, are you really gonna tell me the truth or not? Because he knows that Ujabu told him something. I get Nomalanga, guys. Vuma. She ends up telling Wenzo that Vusi was trying to blackmail her. And then Ukwenza buzi ukuthi ayibo, why would Uvusi like do something like that? Nomalanga answers and says, Angazi, I don't know, something about helping him secure his position as CEO. Oh, Uvusi, Ukwenzo, guys, Kwenzo does not believe anything Nomalanga is saying. And then he says to her, Angazi ukuthi bengicabangani by asking you out of all people ukuthi so like you, who is basically the biggest liar. There's no way you're going to tell me the truth. Basically insinuating which Unomalanga is even lying about what she's saying about Uvusi manipulating her for a CEO position. Nomalanga says, you know what? I don't need this. I don't need this. Umbizele, you call me from wherever I'm coming from to tell you the truth. And now when I'm telling you the truth, basically you're calling me a liar. Maybe this whole thing wasn't even my idea, Gwenzo. Have you ever thought about that? This whole thing, nah, I was just a puppet in this whole situation. Have you ever asked yourself that? Ukwenzo then looks at her as if she's crazy, and she basically says, Kwenzo, I know that you don't want to believe me, and I know that you don't want to hear anything that's coming out of my heart, out of my mouth. But what I want to tell you is that Utlina and Uvusi are not the people that you think they are. Eke apaga Nomalanga. And Nomalanga basically says that I should have never listened to Utlina and all of her advices. If I did not listen to Utlina and all of her advices, I would have saved myself, and I would have saved myself from seeing you going through so much. And then Unomalanga decides to leave. Ukwenzo just screams, you guys, because this is too much. Then, guys, we see Peteni comes to Uvusi's workplace at Gen X, Uhelino Jabu. Peteni comes in and she basically asks Uvusi, why did Gwenzo exit the family group? Vusi is like, well, this is not the place for us to be speaking about Tukwenzo. Like, this is a place of work and doni. Then Uchabuge is acting as if we are pagam ati atinging shiege. Acting ngathi kodwa izinto zakhe kanti next he's busy listening to indaba zabo. So Petien is like, no, she's worried. Ukwenzo is not answering her calls bengicela bandla vusa ukuthi uzamumfonela Ukwenzo because he's not answering his calls. I've tried calling him. Then we see a scene ukuthi kusho ukuthi uVuse bengazingeni and he was not taking his mother seriously. So Peteni decides to go all the way to Ukwenzo's apartment. She gets there, she knocks, Ukwenzo opens the door and she asks ukuthi hayibo wena, like, what's going on with you? Gwenzo says basically, I need a break from this family. And then Peteni is like, Haibo, what do you mean? Like, you need a break from your family? We your family. And Gwenzo's like, is it not possible for a person to get a break from their family? So Peteni, she can see man Gwenzo's not okay. She's like, no, what's wrong? Like, why would you exit the group? Did I do something wrong and Zeni and whatnot? Like, she's trying to think like what could be wrong. And then I tabange foot and she's like, oh, I thought you were dealing with this thing ya no malanga. Well, wish I'll copy. She starts thinking it's because of the lies Unomalanga told, and Gwenzo is not coping. And Gwenzo says to her, Ma, if you really want to know what's going on and what's wrong with me, ask your son Uvusi. nomthakathi womfazi wakhe uGcina. Ayibo uphethe namangala ukuthi like what is he talking about, and then they close off the scene like that, you guys. Then we see uVelephi, guys, she's at Deliwe's place trying to call uma wakhe uDeliwe, asking ukuthi ma like ungayenza kanjani into esona, like how can you leave us, bengicela ubuyele kimi. Aba she's like leaving a voice note. Sipho walks in and Velephi hugs Usipho and she says ukuthi uyabonga for Usipho being a present father in Mangroba's life. So uVelephi opens up about, uQiniso wants them, uQiniso, her so-called biological father, wants them that they unit, guys. He wants them to stay together, to live together, but akafuni ukuthi uVelephi atshele uSangweni. So she's telling uSipho ukuthi like, I don't get it. Why would he want us to be a family, yet he doesn't want me to tell uSangweni? Khona into efishy la, like I don't get it. Then uVelephi opens up amtshele ngendlu yaseBhalito ukuthi her father has indlu eBhalito, and like she doesn't know whether she should trust him. Usipho amtshele ukuthi ke meet up with him in public places and uqaphele, like, but don't meet him in private places. She starts crying, you guys, because she's like, I'm seeing all of these red flags kuQiniso, but the one person who can give me answers, which is uDeliwe, is not answering her phone. So she's crying over that, and it really is a sad situation, guys, because uVelephi, she's afraid of losing her biological father, and she feels like if she's doing things slowly and she's dragging her legs, uQiniso is going to end up seeing as if she's not serious. But if that's really your biological father, he will wait for you and understand that you have trust issues because you've been gone all along. Then Velephi, guys, comes home to uSangweni sitting down. Sangweni looks as if he's sad and there's a paper on his bag. uVelephi comes in and she's like, Aibo, and I'm like, why the attitude? What's up with you? She picks up the paper and she realizes uSangweni did extremely well esikolweni, guys. He passed esikolweni. So, like, guys, she's happy for him. You did so well. Like, I'm gonna cook anything you want. And Musangweni is not having it. He is sad. When Velephi asks him, okay, are you going to talk about Utiyini, like what's the issue, or drop this attitude? Usangweni says that what makes him sad is that when uDeliwe was still around, he was not doing well at school. And now eventually when he's doing well, the first person he really wanted to show this paper to, Jabulele, is wakhe, and unfortunately uDeliwe was not here. So it looks like guys uVelephi and uSangweni are really going through a tough patch, like now living life knowing that their mother akasekho, like it's different because she ran away now. So guys, uSangweni is like, cabanga ukuthi uma uyasizonda for staying here and whatnot, and uVelephi shame she tries ukuthi amkhuthaze, and she says ukuthi kunonkulunkulu, God will look after us, like it won't always be like this. And then, guys, we see a scene where Unjengaya is doing his daily runs and he passes by Unomfundo's house. Megafika by Unomfundo's house. Obviously, there's a plate of food emlindene, but he notices ukuthi Unomfundo is not okay. Abuzeke athi yini manje uphetheni. So then Unomfundo amtshela ukuthi yayibo phela uphetheni, the last time they came here, she was disrespecting me in my own house. Atshele uNjengaya ukuthi angifuni mina umuntu azongidelela kwami. I don't want someone to be disrespecting me in my own house. So I've decided ukuthi if uBoy uyahamba ayohlala kwaDlamini, ngihamba naye. Unjengaya athi, hayibo, what do you mean? And then Unomfundo's like, no, even if it means ukuthi ngizolala egeyithini, just so that I can protect my son. Phela ukhohlakele kabi uphetheni. Then Unjengaya is like, no, Phetheni is not that bad. She's just doing that so that she can irritate and annoy you. Like, I promise you, ukuthi mina ngokwami ngizoyinakekela ingane. Like, I will take care of him. Ngiphuma early mina emsebenzini, I will take care of him. Basically reassuring Unomfundo ukuthi uBoy is going to be fine. Le in the Dlamini household, guys. And then, guys, we see uNomalanga coming to uSibongile's res. Ne-ethi ungena nge-attitude that time. She's like, Sibongile, we need to talk. uSibongile uhleli nabani? Uhleli noZama, her roommate. And Zama's like, hayibo wena, abantu, like, abalungile. Like, people who have manners, they come in babulise qala. They don't just come in batelege endabeni. So then uNomalanga she looks at uZama like to say ukuthi hayi wena xa ungazingeni. And Sibongile is like, no, uZama's not going anywhere. If you want to say anything uzokhuluma la. uZama elana ke. uZama athi hayi ke if angafuna ukuphuma khuleka mngani ngizobiza, I will call security. Then uNomalanga's like, wait, you don't have to do that. I really need to speak to uSibongile. Then Nomalanga says to Sibongile, Kwenzo is not okay. And you know it took a lot for me to come here. And you know it's taking a lot for me to even say this. But I think Kwenzo needs you. I get iphele kanjalo, guys. So yeah, in the Kwenzo, like every episode, it's like he's going 10 steps backwards. But we'll see, guys. We know which uSibongile is going to come in and save the day for Kwenzo as she normally does. And yeah, guys, anyway, tell me what you think about this latest episode. Please do make sure you like the video. Please do subscribe. It is absolutely for free of charge. And I'll see you guys on the next one.